Your sudden advance, didn't expect you to take such a naughty stance. Oh, you came in my ass without any warning, slipped in my back door first thing in the morning. You came in my ass, gave me such a fright. You know you roll that way, but you hit that shit just right.
Trump 2024. Go, you know the thing. What are we looking at? We gotta look at something kind of light because pre-gaming got out of hand, and we are gonna do the Locked and Loaded tonight. So I'm gonna look at something from CiderBoys. This one was sponsored by the Holtzman. This is their Tiki Colada, apple pina colada hard cider, weighing in at only 5%. So this is like. Shit. So, is Slow Joe gonna, are they gonna run the excuse? You know why they're running the COVID as an excuse? Oh, that's right, I can't say that word anymore because now we're back to being censored for saying it. Because that is the best excuse they have for him to be able to, when he steps aside, whoever steps in to take his place in a few states. Because of the medical part of it. If he just were to walk away, that'd be different. But if he leaves for medical hardship, it's kind of like they still get the tax benefits. That's right, liberals, nice titties. One of my, you know, like I said, sometimes she looks desirable, and sometimes she looks like. Okay, so it looks like apple cider. It does smell like apple colada or whatever I said. Fuck yeah! Okay, we're late on that one. I apologize. It's okay. If you're not happy, you can email Matt at mattinthehat@gmail.com. Cheers. Apple and pina colada in one. It is exactly what they say it is. Okay, we got to rifle through this shit, and there's a lot of shit to rifle through. I do not have a pistol on deck, but I am carrying the Eagle as the walking around gun, and my pajama gun is the one and only. Okay, first Dennis Smiley saying first. Then Jolson says we need more cowbell. Din says we need it double. Shows that both of them do lots of drugs. So, in 3, 2... Thank you. Rich Huff says cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Smile Money says I've been eating bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches for a couple of weeks now with my ripe beef steak tomatoes. Oh my god, yeah. Then again, I don't have snow in June like you. Yeah, there was tomatoes started, and my jalapenos, you know, they must be Irish jalapeno plants. Poco says, I just realized your afternoon drinking still in your pajamas. Nice. Poco says, oh yeah, top, not it. Bad says, greetings, Captain. And Bad then says, if you opened a distillery making craft Scotch style liqueur, you sell other liquors to keep the business afloat until the good stuff is ready. You can also buy liquor and bottle it as your own. Tom says, I like that Scotch idea. Then Tom says, Trump Vance 2024. Liberals, I don't know, I'll get an email on that. I apologize. First, if you didn't see the eBomi channel, which because it's shadow banned, because hey, guess what? More rules have dropped, and basically, if you are a like-minded patriot that believes in the United States of America, fucking commie woke tube, YouTube, in case their algorithms need to group it all together, YouTube's a bunch of commie, do whatever the deep state says. You know, these channels are all like, oh no, Hick Dick 45 put up a doom and gloom video, then a few hours later put up a maybe it's not as bad. Probably maybe the most views that piece of shit has gotten in one video. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow him. He's a douchebag. Anybody that has really met him in real life, he's a douchebag. So, if you're, I don't know, anybody that knows me, I don't have a secret agenda. As a matter of fact, if you're going to see the real me, you're going to see the real me over here. Yeah, fuck you, liberals. I'm sorry, publicist. I take that back. Unfuck you, you fucking libtards. Sorry. Yeah, I got a nice care package from brother Jim. I still wish that we lived closer so that we could actually do shit together. I also realize that thanks to the bullshit algorithms, if you don't directly check all the time the people that you actually care about, you'll never see any of their shit. And now, I won't name the source. Good friend of mine happens to let's just say it's a big YouTube channel, and like a big YouTube channel. Like if I said the name, you'd all go, "Know exactly who you're talking about," because I've watched the videos. See, I didn't even say a him or her. So his videos. Notice that the comments normally in the neighborhood of well over 100 per day had like 1 in 24 hours. Yeah, that's WokeTube. And you guys, I'm glad we had this discussion about this, and I'm glad I actually do this. I am glad you can see that I go through the comments and of course Jolson need to go through and do them twice because cold-hearted bastard, I see that he gets fucked every single day, and he doesn't do anything but put up the little emojis. He gets fucking censored for emojis. My bottom line is I don't give a fuck. If they close the channel, if they close eBomi, I'll just do everything I did at eBomi over here, and that way if you want to, respond to a video that's a crate club like this, and I'm actually asking for your feedback because you're seeing me way deep into pre-gaming, which I hadn't planned on. It's really warm outside. Ended up standing outside talking to Mike a lot longer than I had planned. And first I handed him beers, and then he handed me beers, and then here came inside, got cleaned up, and here we are. I want to know your feedback on this crate club because there's some items in there that they would just fall under usable, which is still cool because if you can use them as opposed to, yeah, there's, sorry, but there's nothing in this crate club that falls under a bottle ship item because either I want to completely greedily keep it for myself, or, of course, my publicist pointed out something that I had never actually considered to this moment in time, which would probably help to implement just to cover my nice nipples. This is the chick that sometimes if you see her wearing less than she's wearing now, you wonder if maybe somebody did the whole edit where you can grab and pull, but I've seen too many pictures of her from too many different sources. They're just really goddamn big nipples. Like, through a sweater, you could still put a coat hanger on them. Sorry, I digress. Brother Jim's package. We've got 2 more flavors from the General's hot sauce. Jalapeno based, and this one was habanero. Habanero based. Look forward to. See, I can't remember. It's been so long. And actually, what happened? See, 86% peppers. 86% peppers. Not to mention they come in this really cool format. I found when I cleaned the cabinet, it had been at least 5 or 6 years. So these were unrefrigerated for 5 or 6 years. Yeah, I didn't try the. Then he sent me 3 more things from Buc-ee's: the 7-pot Primo Pepper hot sauce and the Carolina Reaper salsa. And then he threw in this ghost pepper and blueberry, a cool bottle opener ring. I think I actually might have one of these somewhere, but this is a good thing to like keep out, and especially if you're going to be entertaining friends. And then last but not least is the ghost pepper beef jerky. Not only is it decently done beef jerky, see a special message for Biden. Not only is it a really good I like beef jerky that it still falls under tender, but it's like just at that point where it's going to get crisp. And the ghost peppers, nice, thick, meaty. Speaking of thick and meaty, you just want to put it in your mouth. I'm just going to gamble. Whatever's next can't be quite as good as she is. I got that from Jim. I'm sure there hasn't been a comment, but I don't know what video Jim might see it on, but I very much appreciate it, Jim. And then the Crate Club. Super impressed this month. Super impressed. I'm going to try these prior to actually doing the review. Probably get to this tomorrow. Christine has to work tomorrow, which means I can work on this in the morning. But you're supposed to mix one of these packets with 10 to 16 ounces of water, and it's supposed to give you energy and I believe rehydrate. Supercharged energy, dietary supplement. I guess maybe sustained energy, clarity, nitric oxide boost, mental focus, productivity boost, increased performance. So probably maybe it doesn't give you hydration. It's just like a NOS button for your body. And personal favorite, I actually have been purchasing these off of Amazon and giving them away to people because I follow a dive recovery channel on TikTok, that evil Chinese fucking TikTok, and they basically take on missing people challenges, and he says that there's a lot of people killed every year that if they would have been able to knock the window out of their car, which the pressure makes it almost impossible unless you have a glass breaker. This is also a seatbelt cutter. Says it makes a big difference, and this is the brand that he recommends. And I have one of these on the keychain for my car. And like I said, recently me and Christine purchased a whole bunch of these and gave them to like Samantha, Gage, you know, the guy on the corner on the street, you know, are you drunk? Do you have a car? Here you go, you know, that kind of thing. So I thought that was awesome. Something for my med kit. Stop bleeding, stop bleed. Maybe Sharky could have used that when he couldn't find Band-Aids in my gigantic ass med kit. Hot snot. Really like this. It's basically flammable toothpaste that you shouldn't use as toothpaste. It's just in a toothpaste tube. I have to point that stuff out there in case there's a libtard listening, because going off of everything I've seen about what a libtard finds is acceptable for our country, they're fucking retards. So it's just in a tube that looks like toothpaste. Actually, you know what, libtard? Use it. Go ahead. Use it. Sorry, publicist, I rescind that last comment. Then this month there's 2 sticky things. One of them I already have one of, and I think it's badass. And it's a comes with a letter of authenticity. Didn't even check what my serial number is. This one is 442 of 6,500 made, and that's the Condor. My other one has been wicked waxed, and might actually try Ballastil on this one, and just a beautifully made sheath. It's more than beefy enough to use for batoning. 90-degree blade that you could use the back of it for your ferro rod. It's cool. It's not usually a knife that I really like, but I'm standing here telling you now that not only did I really think it was badass when I got one, now that I have 2 of them, now if a situation arises, I will feel less bad to get rid of one, because that means I still have one in the form of backup. I think this one actually might have a lower serial number than my other one. Then another Cizivi. I don't even know why I took the... Didn't even realize. I thought that was actually part of the box. Didn't realize that one of the sides is open because I had it out of here. There we go. It's a folder, and of course it comes with the cool case and all of the goodies that are in there. And it's one that actually, because I hate the knives that have a scale on one side and just frame on the other. Bullshit. This one's fully contained. Nice deep pocket clip on it. Not sure, but I believe it's reversible. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't. It's a tip up for a righty, and it is not assisted, but it does not take much to get it to deploy. Nice little partial serrations, little jimping up on the top, nice big grip so your finger doesn't slip, and then the unlock is a button. And I have not done what I normally do by giving it a little bit of the knife lube on there yet. I know I have some upstairs on my desk, but I don't think I have any down here. But because it has that button, that means you could press the button and use it to deploy. I like this. This is really nice. And when you compare the cost of the Cizivi knives, you can find them on Amazon. I personally think for the knife that you get, go ahead, expensive brands, just keep charging a butt ton of money because I'd rather pick up something like this in the like $70 range as opposed to paying $200-300 for something that, to me, you're buying a name. Actually, don't even quote me on that. Some of you guys just immediately look this shit up. This is the Cogent. In case someone wants to look it up and tell me what this actually would cost to purchase. And last but not least, you get a desert... Oh, sorry, that's mine. I thought this was badass. You get a duffel bag. This one is badass. And I've been using duffel bags a lot lately. My trips to Jeremy's and Caitlin's, my trips down to the Jolson estate. What's cool about this one is it has a little secret identity to it. You can open this up, and hidden down inside here is the backpack straps. Clip them onto here, and all of a sudden this turns into a backpack. DEFCON 5. Yeah, I think this is really badass, and it's they say it's waterproof. So if you're, say, I'm out on the motorcycle and I have like the, secret documents in here, I don't have to worry about them getting wrecked because I was out in the rain. So that is the July Crate Club. 2 sticky things. A really cool duffel bag backpack, fire starter, energy, escape from your car going into the water, stop and stop bleed. You tell me what you think. Cobra, whoa, my comments on the last vid totally censored and disappeared. Din says, did you say boom? So again, I'm not happy that it's happening, but I'm glad we address this. Because how many people out there, how many YouTubers out there, maybe get a little butt hurt because the person they left a comment for didn't respond, and then when they went back, they couldn't find their comment and just assumed, why did you delete my comment? I don't fucking delete any comments. If someone is a cunt, we're going to talk about it. And then cuntus be gone. If I was to delete a comment, I would read you what they said, and then I would say I just deleted that. Fucking WokeTube. J-Dog says, here at work. That was a day ago. Almost didn't do one today just because, I don't know, I was having fun. And I actually got to get ripping here pretty soon. Where are we? I might have to take a little break and throw dinner on. So That might actually make the club a little bit bigger. I tell you what, I am going to go throw, let's see, 5:30, 6, 6:30. And we got a few more minutes. Multi-Gunman, what's going on in here? Miss 27 says, Brew Babe's basement pops. Just the usual things, he says. Cheap old gun guy, through the roads. Though the barrel's been rocky, it sure feels good to me. Here's something else that feels good. Betcha those taste yummy. McLean, never thought I'd say this, but I bought a Nissan Titan. My love is in the north, airbrushed on the side. Yes, congratulations to McLean. He tried to buy a Dodge and got fucked over by the dealership. And I know this might even come as a strange thing because one of the only pickups that I endorse is a Dodge. And yet, I think it was probably for the best. I would not be bummed out. They don't seem to have their act together as of late. I have owned several Nissans in my life. One of my favorite mini pickups was the Nissan Z. That was a 4-cylinder with 8 spark plugs. Went like a bat out of hell. Never had a problem with it. That wasn't directly caused by me. I was young, okay? Owned several Toyotas. And if I was to get a gasser truck these days, McLean, like you, I would probably want to own a Tundra, the Toyota Tundra, first, and second would be the Nissan Titan. And if I'm guessing for you, the biggest reason to switch to the Nissan is because the Toyotas are starting to get a little out of touch. I mean, not a... Well, when you say base model, that used to be a plastic interior with crank-up windows. Well, that's not even the thing anymore. So when you say a base model, it's maybe not what you're thinking if it's been a while since you went vehicle shopping, but like a base model Toyota Tundra, you know, you're looking at $60,000. These greatest economy ever. I don't know exactly what you paid for the Nissan, but yeah, I think it's a nice looking truck. It would probably come down to right now because if I was started looking for vehicles, obviously I wouldn't be buying a brand new one like you did, but I would probably I'd probably try to drive a couple different ones and come to a conclusion on which one I like more. But no, I cheers you. I have never had a Nissan that I haven't enjoyed. Nissan Pathfinder, Nissan Pulsar, Pulsar Turbo. That was like, I don't know. It's kind of, if you look at what they look like, they kind of look like someone just made a wedge. It was fun though. It went pretty good. It got really good gas mileage. The Nissan pickup, Toyotas. Oh, I can't even think now. Couple of different Toyota cars, and the last one was my Toyota SR5, and that one, if my dad would have been on it, he could have got a frame recall, but by the time I got my hands onto it, they had already moved on, and they were doing newer ones that all had frame problems. But that was like the only problem with that is had to have the frame patched in a few spots, and I guess with a weak frame it really didn't like a 4-foot jump. Who knew? Yeah, well, McLean, now that you have transportation, you don't have an excuse. McLean, please show some thicker brew girls. Asking for me and Wade. Wade says, because if they're thick, you gotta have a big smile. Then McLean says, B-hole is like a cigar. Takes a minute to acquire the taste, but once you do, you want it every day. Wade says, are you talking about the one in the screen or the actual B-hole? McLean says, come on, babe. We only go around this blue marble once. Wade says, I'm with you, brother. My only requirement is it to be clean. Those two would not pass the smell test. Oh my God. McLean says back to him, Wade, I love you, but please grow up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, having McLean tell you to grow up is kind of like Ronald McDonald telling you not to have a Big Mac. Brad says, yes, sir. Salty says, snap, crackle, naked. Mr. 27 says 27th. Zippy! Wow, I'm surprised you didn't get deleted, Zippy. 1,000 thumbs up and... Sharky, cheers all. Another great intro song. Hey, Jolson. Is the Matt Shoddy I'm riding? Here we go. No, it's not Matt's. Sharky, guess that's not Matt Shoddy then. Didn't shoot that. No, neither have I, to be fair. Haven't shot that either. Sharky, good thing Jolson was there to make sure you caught up the comments hidden from your channel view. But there's also plenty of comments that also get deleted from my own view from the comments. Sharky says SH. Celtic Bomy Cross Beer Outro. Nice. Jay on the wrong video on the Meyer Lemon Drop. Jay on the wrong video. Ordering both books now. Awesome. You'll enjoy them. Jay on the wrong video, still on the wrong video. So, we both written in the books. Heath Starcup Monster Squad Series. I'll have to hear about this. Jay on the wrong video, that stack is nothing. I have 4 stacks higher of my own read stack. Hey, I have actually read some of the ones sitting behind me. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Cheers to you, too. Usher Myers, good night, King. Good night, sir. Smile Money with the last comment. Jolson stays on topic and makes the host the focus. Matt should watch and see how this co-host should work. Okay, I guess this is better that this is a short one so I can go do some cooking. So, yes. I'm not a huge fan of pina colada, but they're not terrible. And mixing it with the flavor of apple is working. So on the non-brew scale, I give this CiderBoys a particular entry. I'm going to give it an 8. All natural, 5% or 5.5%. 5%. Drinkable. I'm going to probably add ice to this glass, bring the last one with me, and go start some cooking out on the grill. Going to the club. In the club, first in the club is Rich saying cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. And then Bad says, hi, clubbers. Then Bad says, have a great weekend, everyone. And I apologize to all those people that unfortunately are, well, it's late enough that some of you might be off of work. Late's green, trap's clean. I'm going to go do some cooking. McLean, it's 35 fucking minutes long. Deal with it, you little smoking, Titan driving bitch. And we'll see you tomorrow. Trump 2024.